Um, I I actually had somebody um Henrik actually told me a point that I should realize, and I am starting to believe that I maybe I did. I mean, I starting to realize I took things way too serious. Um, you know, I'm starting to realize I did take stuff too serious, and I'm not happy with myself about that. I mean, I already have people hating me and stuff like that now because of what I just got done doing. Um, everybody has every right to be mad. Um, I actually just got done making a promise to Henrik that I'm gonna try to fix as much as I can. Um, I did take stuff too serious, you know, and I mean, I didn't realize I can't or I couldn't take things seriously. You know, I'm starting to realize, I'm starting to, I am actually starting to realize that I, I should have never took Louis' jokes too serious. He was trying to have fun. Excuse me. And maybe I mean, I knew I should have never took it serious again. When when people joked about something that I don't know, that's when I do take it seriously. You know, one of the things that I should have realized is that Louis has been through a lot, and he's just trying to think on the happier side and more funner way. And obviously, he said a joke that, like I said, I didn't know what kind of joke he was trying to say, so that's why I took it seriously. And he got all sad, or not sad, but upset. And he has every right to be. And I did say stuff that I should have never said. Because even though I did say that I was going to leave the team, or not leave the team, not do tournaments after the Pro-Am. Well, I should have never said that. I mean, RTF, aka TBH, even though we were having a lot of problems, I mean, apparently I started the problem this time. Okay, and I'm not happy of myself. But I realize that this RTF is falling apart, and I actually do not want that to happen. So, I know the team counts on me to participate in these tournaments because, you know, I want to make the team happy, you know, and I really need to start stepping up on what I do. You know, there's a lot of things that I should have never said. You know, it actually does hurt me for when I say this stuff. But you know, I mean, I actually do not mind doing these tournaments. I don't. I mean, I rather do these tournaments because, you know, the tournaments that we do is something that interests me. Meaning, I like these. I mean, I should start live streaming. I should I will do these tournaments, even though I did say I wasn't going to after the Pro-Am. But, you know, then Hendrick brought some to my attention that started to make me realize I should have never, you know, said that I wasn't going to, you know, and that's my fault. And, you know, what I'm gonna say is I'm sorry for all the drama you actually started and all the, you know, all the stuff that I caused earlier. You know, and Louis, if you ever do watch this, you know, I know you were trying to joke, but, you know, there's sometimes some jokes that you would, you know, say to me that I would not know what you mean, you know, and I know that I joke all the time, and you know what, I'm going to start decreasing the amount of jokes I actually say, which I'm actually okay with that. But, you know, I just don't want this team to fall apart, you know, all because of my stupidity. And, you know, I love this team and I love everybody on the team. You know, even though I pretty much lost a lot of them, and it's actually hurting me because of it, you know, everybody has the right to, you know, not like me anymore, and, you know, that's okay. You know, but one of the things I will start working on is not take jokes seriously. Because I know when people joke, they're trying to, you know, have fun and trying to be funny and stuff, and, you know, I will start remembering, you know, when they joke, I should not take it seriously, because, you know, I joke all the time, and, you know, they can take jokes seriously, you know, take my jokes seriously if they want, just to even it up, you know, stuff like that. But, you know, I just, like I said, I don't want to lose anybody because of my stupid, you know, of the way I was talking in the group. You know, the only reason why I take jokes seriously is because there would be times where some jokes could become serious, or not serious, true. And when it comes true, that's when I have to take it serious, because it gives me, you know, but you know, I've known Louis for a while now, for a long time actually, and it would actually hurt me to see him hurt and mad. I mean, it would actually hurt me to lose people, okay? And, I mean, I'll give you guys a little example of something, okay? My boss yesterday actually said something to me, because, you know, at my job, you know, I was actually filling in for somebody because of COVID, and they couldn't go to work because of it. And then I learned yesterday that the person that I was filling in for is coming back on March 16th. And that ain't gonna really have much effect on me. But the thing is, my boss mentioned something, and when I told her about what I did on the, back on Wednesday, because I had a psychiatrist appointment, to have my meds checked and stuff like that, and to see how I'm doing with them. Apparently, after I brought that up, my boss then said to me that she feels bad. Apparently, and I didn't really know what it was, but when I'm bringing that up, it's starting to make me feel bad now, because that was not really a joke though on what my boss said. I was not offended to it though. And I told my boss, don't feel bad. But I do my hardest trying not to start anything. Yes, I took Louis' joke too far and too serious, and I should have never done that. I said something, and Louis thought I said something else, and then that's starting to hit me now, because, I did say something, and, yeah, so, now it's starting to hit me now on why I took it too serious, and next time, I should not take stuff serious. But, like I said, I really, really do love the team. And I actually do want to see this team continue. That's why I want to stay on the team. I have not even said, I'm not gonna even leave. I'm staying. Because the team I love so much. So, but yeah, so, when Louis jokes with me again, I know he will. I'm not gonna take his jokes seriously anymore. And I'm gonna actually do my hardest to reduce the joking business. I actually have to start decreasing the joking at work too, because I'm actually starting to upset some people at work because of it, and I do not want that to happen. But like I said, if Louis watches this, and I hope he does, Louis, I'm not gonna take your jokes seriously anymore. Because I know you were just trying to have fun and try to be happy and stuff like that. Because, the thing is, you guys, I took Louis' joke serious a couple days ago, and, and this stuff happened a couple days ago as well. But the other thing is, man, I'll tell you one thing, you guys. Earlier today, before I got home, I realized something, and I was sad pretty much all afternoon at work, and I realized something, and what it is that, it's an anniversary. It is something that I really, it actually hurts me. because it's actually an anniversary, with my grandma, aka my dad's mom, and my grandfather. They died on the same day and month, but different year. And I actually had to go through all that, and it hurts. But when you have things that happen in your life, it's hard to forget about it. But, a lot of times to think about great things is trying to make a good joke out of it. But, sometimes, joking around about stuff like that is not fun, or not good and not funny. But, I shouldn't have that get in the way of how I treated Louie and everybody else. Because, to me that was not right. And it actually hurt me more than anything. And I already lost a lot of people in the past. Not from joking or not taking jokes seriously, but health related. And obviously, as y'all probably know, Louie and Mars is not doing so well because their grandma is dying, and it's really hurting them. They're spending as much time as they can with their grandma. And, it's going to hurt me because, Louie and Mars love their grandma. Just like I love my grandma and my grandfather. And it's no fun losing people, especially in a time like this. But, even though their grandma is not dying from COVID, I'm glad it's not from the COVID, but it's from some way worse. And, I should not be treating Louie like shit in a time like this. But you know what? I did tell Louie's wife that once, their grandma dies, I'll probably, in my signs of respect, I would probably end up taking because I did say I was gonna take a round off, obviously. The miracle thing is that, their grandma is still fighting, even though you can only fight so much. But the thing is that you can only fight so much because, I'm really glad that God is looking over on Louie and Mars and their grandma, because their grandma really needs a lot of support. Even though I don't know their grandma, but it's part of their family. And you know what? Louie and Mars and everybody on RTF, even though apparently the team is falling apart, this is why I'm doing this live stream, is because I want to fix that. Everybody that's on RTF, and no matter what team that these people are on, they're more of a family to me. And when their families are in trouble, then I want to try to show my signs of respect. And because what I told Louie's wife is, once Louis and Mars's grandma passes away, I'll take a round from, I don't know if it's going to be from the Pro-Am or from another tournament that will be coming up after. I'll take a round off to keep Louis and Mars comfortable, and because I want to support them, because Louis and Mars is family to me, and I want to show them my respect towards their family. So that's what I want to do. Even though they're probably changing their minds on that, but when it comes to family things, I want to be there because that's what God made me. I used to go to church every Sunday, but because of COVID and stuff, it has been that good. And I just, like I said, I really want to show my respect, and I also really do want to apologize to Louis for taking his joke too seriously. I don't want to take his joke seriously anymore. If he jokes with me, I'll take it as a joke, even if it's something that I don't know. Because that's one of the problems I had, is that these jokes would be the ones I wouldn't know. So, it's better for me to not take jokes seriously. Now, I do have to bring in Cafe into a party chat, because I want because I figure it's the best thing for me to do is to apologize. With part of, with a team player in there, because they were also in the chat when my stupid behavior occurred. So Cafe did say it's complicated, and I totally understand that. But I'm still trying to change. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings or get them pissed off. I don't. I'm gonna need help. I need help. I've been getting as much as I can from companies and stuff like that, but it's just apparently not enough. But yeah. I don't want to lose anybody. I don't. I just don't like treating people the way I do. I want to treat them better than this. Now the only problem that I'm gonna have now is, with the tournament coming up in about an hour and a half to 2 hours. Are we gonna do it? I hope we can, because these tournaments I love, and I do want to do it. You know, I know people are hating me now, you know, because nobody's talking to me on Instagram, which is okay. You know, but, you know, people think that apologizing ain't gonna fix anything. Well, that's the best thing, or the better thing to do. But, you know, I'll try to do everything I can, but, you know, I didn't even realize that me taking jokes seriously would actually trigger, you know, a lot of stuff. You know, people take jokes seriously all the time and nothing happens, so I don't know what mine, I really don't know why mine is, you know, different. I mean, I really don't. But, yeah, let's see. Okay, what do we got going here? Yeah. You know, like I said, I I really hope I can fix the damage I caused. And by the way, the tournament's a little less than 2 hours now, so... Give me a second here. Let me see here. But yeah, so again, I really do apologize for the damages I caused. You know, I just really hope I can get this the team back together. Let me see. I mean, apparently I must have really caused damage. but I really hope, that they, do accept my, apology. I really don't know what else to say. I, yeah.